I overheard my 7-year-old son explaining death to his classmate at the playground. His words made a grieving widow drop to her knees and change her entire perspective on Moss. My son Jake lost his father to cancer when he was just 4. In the years since, I've watched him process grief in ways that sometimes leave me speechless. Parent, asking questions no child should have to ask, understanding concepts most adults struggle with. Last Saturday, I took him to the community playground where he quickly found his friend Mateo. As they played, I noticed an elderly woman sitting alone on a bench nearby. Her wedding ring finger had the telltale pale band of someone who recently removed a long worn ring. The boys were climbing the jungle gym when Mateo asked Jake about his dad. My mom says your dad is in heaven, is that true? Mateo asked, hanging upside down. I tensed, preparing to intervene. These conversations usually end with Jake upset and me fumbling for the right words. Sort of, Jake replied, swinging his legs. My dad isn't really in heaven like a place you go, he's everywhere now. Mateo looked confused. What do you mean? Well, Jake said thoughtfully, when people die, they turn into different kinds of love. I noticed the elderly woman had stopped scrolling on her phone and was listening. My dad used to make me laugh when I was sad, Jake continued. Now when something really funny happens and I laugh so hard my stomach hurts, that's him visiting. And when mom makes his special pancakes and the house smells like Sunday morning, that's him too. Mateo considered this. So he's like magic now, kind of, but not magic like in movies. It's like he got too big for his body, so now he had to spread out everywhere instead. The elderly woman made a small sound paired to something between a gasp and a sob. Does it make you sad? Mateo asked. Sometimes, Jake admitted, but mom says it's okay to be sad. It just means the love was really big. By now, the woman had moved closer, tears streaming down her face. When Jake noticed her, he froze, probably thinking he was in trouble. I lost my husband last month, she said gently. We were married for 42 years. I've been so angry that he left me alone. But what you said, she knelt down despite her arthritic knees. You are right, he didn't leave, he just got too big for his body. On her way home, the woman Margaret Part gave me her phone number. She's been teaching Jake to bake her late husband's famous chocolate chip cookies. She says when the kitchen smells like warm cookies and cinnamon, that's Robert visiting. Sometimes the wisest words come from those who haven't been taught the right way to grieve yet. And sometimes healing begins when we stop looking for our loved ones in one place and start finding them everywhere.